Good morning, everybody. It is 7:28 right now, and time to start living well. And whenever we live well, where do we go, Michelle?
We go to the YMCA. We have some lovely guests joining us here this morning. Ruth Comer and Kenzie Hayden. Thank you for joining us this morning. Got some great programs that we want to kind of talk about this morning. One of those being Girls on the Run.
That's right.
So for those who maybe aren't familiar with that program, kind of talk a little bit about what that involves.
Sure. Girls on the Run is a national program. It's administered here in Central Iowa by the YMCA, and specifically at the Walnut Creek YMCA is where that program is headquartered. It's for girls in grades 3 through 8. And the idea is to address some of the issues that girls that age face in a way that helps them become more confident and more joyful and more physically fit, because we integrate running into that curriculum. And so the girls do play running games, and they start training for a 5K, and along the way they learn a lot of lessons about peer relations and getting along with people, making good choices, taking care of our bodies, you know, so that we can be physically fit, mentally fit. You know, the girls have fun. They don't even a lot of times realize all the things they're learning. But their parents see it, and their teachers see it.
A multi-level learning experience for that, and that is an incredible program, and the girls involved with the program benefit immensely.
Right.
But what about the boys? Is there a Boys on the Run program?
Well, sort of.
Sort of.
This is our 11th year for Girls on the Run, and so every season, spring and fall season, we have a celebratory 5K that we'll talk a little bit more about. But so the parents were coming, siblings were coming. They're like, my son needs this. This has been so incredible for my daughter. I wish my son could do a similar program. So here at the Y, we started a program called STRIDE.
STRIDE?
And that is for boys.
Okay, is that the shirt you have on here?
5. Yes, I have my STRIDE shirt on. So that's just really getting off the ground. We're at 6 schools this fall with STRIDE, compared to about 50 schools for Girls on the Run. So it's still the little brother program.
Well, STRIDE is just getting to its stride.
Right.
Okay?
It is just reaching its stride, but we're seeing the same great things for boys too, that they have a chance to relate to each other, work on relationships, talk about things like peer pressure and bullying and making good choices.
Which is huge. You really need to address this and stop it before it starts.
And my little one is in 3rd grade, and she just came home the other night and had a story of somebody in her class, you know, and it's just, and to be able to participate in these programs and kind of learn how to be, you know, the confidence and how to handle bullying and so forth, the younger we can learn those, the better.
And it's so amazing over the 10 weeks of the program. You see kids who really don't know each other. They're classmates, but they don't interact that much. And by the end, at the 5K, they're cheering each other on.
That's awesome.
They want their teammates to perform even more than they want themselves to. And yeah, we can, parents, teachers, everybody, they say we can see it. We see a difference.
That shows you the program is working when you see that turnaround in their attitude. But Kenzie, you're the program coordinator. Give us some details about this.
Yeah, so it's about a 10-week program, and like she said, we have 50 sites for Girls on the Run. We have about 850 girls, which is our largest.
850, wow.
Yeah, it's our largest fall yet, and it's a really cool program. Like she said, it's all volunteer-led, so all of our coaches are either teachers or parents, sometimes just community members leading that for them. They talk about all different types of topics, from bullying. Self-talk is one we've done recently that had a really good impact. Activating your star power, emotions, and like she said, the girls really grow throughout it. I have the opportunity to coach full-time at a school too.
Really?
And it's cool to watch them go through this program and learn together. So
I would imagine, does this program fill up pretty quickly? I mean, is it a limited
It does. So
space?
We do a lottery system for most sites at the beginning of the year. So it's just kind of random if there's too many people interested. We're always looking to get more sites and to get more volunteers so we can have larger teams, but that just kind of comes with time.
So what does a typical season look like? You said it's a 10-week program. What is how does it structured? How does it start?
Yep, so like you said, 10 weeks, and it's 2 times a week. So each school kind of picks their days. Typically practices are right after school, so they'll go have their snack and then they'll go to practice. And the curriculum is all curriculum based. So all coaches get their own little packet. They know what they're doing for each lesson. And then they end with a 5K at the end of the season.
Right. And throughout that 10-week period, are there some ways to measure how the students are doing?
Yep. So when they run, they do something called lap counters. So every school has their own lap, and what that looks like is very different. But then they'll set their lap goal at the beginning of practice every day. And then after practice, they'll write down what they did. And then they'll kind of reflect on, okay, what helped me get to that point? What do I need to do different next time? So it's really cool to see them grow throughout the season because they have it right there for them.
And you mentioned, you know, they're kind of building up for a big event at the end with the 5K and so forth. Is that, and you know, where's that taking place? And is it all of them coming together? And is it something we can all, you know, come and watch?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Girls on the Run 5K is Sunday, November 10th, and that's at Waterworks Park. So it is a full 5K, and every participant has a running buddy. So someone signs up to run with them, but it is also open to the community. So we'll have lots of times that girls, their whole family will run with them. Sometimes girls, a parent will run, and everyone will come cheer on. But if you're interested in being a running buddy, we always need them. So just let us know. We'd happy to pair you up with a girl.
Yeah, that is huge.
Yes. Oh yeah, and it's cool because you need a little help getting through a 5K sometimes. So a lot of times the girls are helping the running buddy just as much as the running buddy are helping the girls. So
I love that.
Yeah. And the boys 5K is the 17th. So Sunday the 17th.
We're talking numbers. We're talking numbers approaching 1,000 individuals right now. That's a huge undertaking. Right. Why want to get involved in something that big?
Well, our 3 areas of focus at the Y are youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. And Girls on the Run and Stride are great programs, our favorite kind of programs because they combine all 3 elements. So youth development, obviously helping our kids become more confident, you know, better prepared for what they're going to face in their teen years and on into their adult years. Healthy living, obviously, getting healthy, running, taking care of your body, respecting your body. But social responsibility plays into it as well. Just our responsibility as an organization to develop the next generation. Also, the girls learn social responsibility and the boys by taking part in a service project that's part of Girls on the Run as well. So while they're running and playing games and having snacks are big too. Snacks are big.
What are we talking? Snacks? Or what kind of snacks are we talking?
Healthy snacks.
Healthy snacks.
Yes,
healthy snacks.
Okay.
But still fun snacks, fruit and things, and that's what kids learn too, to enjoy healthy snacks like that. But each team picks a service project to do during their 10-week curriculum.
What kind of, give us some examples of some things that they've tackled in the past?
Oh boy, all kinds of things. I know Kenzie, you know, as a coach, what did you do?
Yeah, Kenzie, what did you do?
So this year, a lot of sites are picking something with the Animal Rescue League or similar things.
Awesome.
Yeah, whether that's collecting items, collecting money. Some people are making their own like posters for each animal that maybe needs some extra love and putting them around the community. And they're so excited. The ideas that they come up with, and they're like, can we do this forever? Like, how much time do we have? Like, they're just so into it.
And that's what you want to see,
exactly.
Isn't it? You want to see that interaction.
Yep, and they don't fail to dream. Yep, at all. So it's really good. Lots of times they'll do lemonade stands for different, picking up trash. Sometimes they'll support the homeless by putting together little goodie bags for them. So they really come up with a lot of good ideas.
So you're really opening eyes up to some different possibilities of how they can serve the community in general.
Absolutely. Yes, and lots of them will come back to, we're like, okay, well, we'll do this for Girls on the Run, but we're going to do this on our own too. So they'll, it extends on beyond Girls on the Run. Oh God, it's so cool to watch.
What a well-rounded experience. Now talk about the Stride for the boys. Right. Is there a program kind of happening simultaneously? Do they have a big event at the end too with a run? And
they do. Theirs is the weekend following the Girls on the Run, so the Sunday the 17th, and theirs is at Walker Johnston Park in Urbandale. But they also need running buddies, volunteers, people to just come out and support the boys and say, you know, kind of show them, hey, running is fun, and way to go, you guys. There are so many high fives. You know, what you hear at the finish line is everybody gets a medal. They, you know, proudly wear those medals, and they're like, I didn't think I could do this.
Yes,
and just knowing that you can set a goal and work toward it and achieve it and complete it, you know, when you're in grades 3 through 5, that's enormous for going forward in school and in life. You know, knowing that you can do what you set out to do, that there are people along the way that are going to help you. It's such an inspiring thing to see.
Now, Ruth, you said there's a handful of schools involved with Stride right now. If there might be some schools out here watching now that say, you know what, we want to get involved in this too, what would be the best way for them to get information on this?
Right. Well, all information about Girls on the Run or Stride, you can find it on the Y website, dmymca.org, and under the programs, you'll see both programs there listed. And then they will link you out to, in the case of Girls on the Run, there's a Facebook page also for Girls on the Run that has all the information. Right now is the time to volunteer, to sign up to be a running buddy, to sign up to just help set up the course. you know, hand out water, help people get registered. So you don't have to run. If you'd like running, please come out and run with the girls and boys. But even if you're not a runner, there are lots of tasks around the 5K that you can help with.
And it sounds like we don't want to mess around with getting signed up.
Yeah,
we want our
absolutely.
kids to participate in this because you mentioned it's kind of a lottery system.
Yep, and that's all on the DMYMCA website for next season.
I think I might need to get my little one involved in this.
And if you're a school, if you're a teacher or at a school and you think we need this at our school, you know, also contact us, because that's how a school site gets formed, is that the schools or some parents or teachers step up and say, we need this for our kids. So we're always looking for more schools.
Always helping the kids, which is a positive thing, great thing that's going on. Doesn't surprise us, it comes from the Y. So great job. Ruth, thank you so much.
Living
Kenzie,
well.
thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. We will be right back.